Hi, this is Charlie and welcome here. Today I will be sharing with you how our house sold and we are just packing things up and getting ready to move across the country. So it's very exciting. We had a baby 4 weeks ago, or 4.5 weeks ago, and then a week after that we decided to stage our home. So we staged our house, we cleaned, packed up to go to a beach rental in Oregon, and so we went down to the Oregon coast and we drove down there and stayed there for 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, our house went on the market and it sold. We signed on the house a week after being at the beach, and then we came back here and we returned home and arrived a few days ago. And so we're packing everything that we own into containers, into boxes, going into the shipping containers. They're getting shipped across the country, and we are packing suitcases and having everything we need to survive on for a month probably without our items. And so we will be taking our family of 5. So we have a newborn, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and my husband and I. And so we'll be flying across the country, staying in Airbnbs and short-term rental while we figure out life. We need to find a job for my husband and housing, long-term housing. Hopefully we'll find a home to buy, so we'll see what God provides and what happens. But that's the plan and going forward, and we don't have much time to do this stuff. So we have been hard at work. My husband's taken the 2 older kids to run errands, so praise the Lord, I have the house to myself. My newborn is sleeping, praise the Lord again. She's a great sleeper, and I don't think I could do this without such an easy baby. She is very easy, and I'm very grateful for that. Honestly, I'm very grateful. So we are just packing up. I'm going to be doing unpacking our suitcase from our beach trip, and then repacking some things, doing our toiletries, just kind of going through our closet. I'll show you also the chaotic mess that our house is in currently. It's just like a huge explosion. Our house was pristine and looked amazing, and then we came home and exploded everywhere, and then obviously packing is like even more explosions. So that's okay, we can deal with the mess, but the main thing is we're getting stuff done and we're just trying to get organised. I'm sorry for any echo and weird audio here because I'm just stood in the bathroom and I don't know how that sounds. So let's show you what we've got going on in the closet, bring you along for the ride. We decided just to enjoy this and embrace this journey as we are going on. My husband and I just said that let's enjoy this for what it is. This is a once in a lifetime thing that hopefully we'll be doing as a family, taking a big risk, really following what we felt like God is telling us to do. And we are just so happy and so excited to be on this adventure and to be trusting in Him. Faith requires some risk and it actually requires us to have some unknowns. So we're very happy to be just in faith and living that way. And testing that and putting it to practice. And so also a bit more news. Yesterday I discovered I have mastitis, and so I'm on some antibiotics, so very pleasant. But yesterday at the same time I was just feeling a gift of peace. Like I felt like God has given me so much peace about this whole move, about what's going to go forward, and how this whole thing is going to work out. I just feel so much peace and so much hope going forward. Just very excited for this adventure. I know that it's a gift from Him because I shouldn't be feeling this peaceful and calm, but I feel very calm and like He has got everything. So far He has done everything. We feel like we've kind of stumbled along and not known what we're doing, and God is really taking care of all the details for us, and we cannot be more thankful. So I just want to throw that out there and just say praise God. That's amazing. So anyway, come along and let's get going because I've been talking here for a while. So let's get to it. I'll show you guys around the house a little bit. We've got a big mess. Just one 3-drawer system full of toys for them to play with. We've got their little bikes. Huge disaster mess going on in this house, but that's okay. We're living with a mess. Things on the table. We're just kind of organising things better. We've got to do some homeschool this morning, which is so good to keep in the routine. We haven't really been able to do that much. Let's look in the garage. There you go. we're trying to really get this minimized. My husband has done such a good job getting stuff out of here. The house is looking really good. Very empty actually. I'm just looking around the house. So let's look at that design. Look at the video. Okay. So we have 3 racks full of boxes. My husband's done an amazing job getting that out of here. We've got some Goodwill, some stuff to go in the boxes. My husband's gone out to the U-Haul pods. With my son. The baby's sleeping. We've got some progress in here. And then I can go. Toy closet's getting emptied out. Thankfully it was all organised anyway, got just making boxes. So just a few things left in there, a few things around the corner, a few big boxes. Puzzles, I've got to organise this stuff. I've got a few toys left for the kids to play with. Those guys. It was fun. And this is kind of my packing to go with us on the trip section. So that stuff we'll be keeping with us, except for the drawers. That's good. I think we'll only need to have 2 of these. We've got 2 boxes here, 2 over there. And we're thinking this one. These 2 are fairly full, but my husband's worried they're overweight, so he doesn't want to fill them up too much because he's nervous with the weight limit. I think they have a 2,000 pound weight limit, including the boxes themselves, which weigh 500 pounds. So he's just doing his best to try and have heavy and light things dispersed. So he's doing a great job with this as well. Hi, so we've got a few more days until we have to have everything packed away in our pods, our U-Haul containers, and then we'll be living out of our suitcases. And so I need to pack our suitcases, and I'm working on that right now. So we're going to pack what we need, and then everything else in the house just needs to go inside those U-Haul containers, and we'll be living from our suitcases. So let's get going, and I'll show you what we've got so far. So I love packing cubes, especially since we are going to be having multiple children, items in each suitcase, and just it's nice to keep things organised. So we have some large packing cubes from Amazon. I feel like this was a worthy investment just because we will be living out of these suitcases, and so it's just nice to keep things really organised. So I'm just going to go through and figure out what we'll need for each child. We actually keep things very minimal with clothing anyway, so it's not been too hard here to figure out what we'll need, except for my baby. She'll be growing, and so we need a few different sizes for her just so that she can grow out of clothes and then have the next size up, because my babies seem to grow quickly. So that's what we're doing here, and then just figuring out how things are going to be weighed and everything, but so far it's looking good. I'm able to get most of everything to fit. So far I'm pretty excited. We've got diapers, wipes in this diaper bag, some clothes, just some essentials in there, wipes. My husband's suitcase has all of his clothes, hair cutting tools. It's pretty organised. My suitcase has got clothes, underwear, more clothes, and then this is the kids' luggage. We have it all sectioned out, so my daughter, my son, his underwear, some wash bags, laundry detergent. I got the pods. I thought that'd be really easy to travel with. There's 45 in there, so they should hopefully travel well. They're dry, so they're not like liquid. I don't know, I felt like that would be a good idea for all of our travels for the next month. And then we have baby clothes in the different sizes because she is a rapid grower and we're almost out of our 3 to 6 month clothing, so that's the next size up there. And then we have blankets and swaddles and things for her there. We've got some trash going over here. We've got this travel crib, a lawnmower, no big deal. And then this is just random stuff that I have to go through and organise, but some diapers and some headphones. We've got blankets and bags for the car seats here. This is the state of our room. Not too bad. We don't have any end tables, so we're doing very well packing so far. I feel very encouraged about all the work we did yesterday. And I do have a couple of carry-on suitcases that I am organising and packing as well. So I found this gigantic toiletries bag on Amazon which hangs and also folds out and has huge sections. So I'm excited because we have a lot of stuff that we need to pack as a family of 5. And so this bag is going to come in handy, and I feel like it's well worth the investment since we will be moving from Airbnb to Airbnb, and it's just nice to have everything in one location. I usually, when we go on vacation, pack everything in Ziploc bags, which totally works, but this is going to be more convenient since this is going to be our life for a good season. So I want to make my life easier when we're having to pack up from place to place and find things, and so I'll show you that once I'm done here. So I've got some toiletries ready, kids stuff, hair and teeth, my husband's hair stuff. We've got lots of medications, medicine, vitamins, band-aids, those kinds of things that you might need. Hi, so this is Friday and I'm going to show you a walkthrough of the house. We have got almost everything packed. I'm so proud of ourselves, and so I wanted to show you where we are and how we're living, and we've still got a mess to clean up, but I'm very excited and very thankful that we've got this far. One empty room vacuumed and packed, so completely empty. And then our bedroom is a huge mess. We have suitcases, we're living out of suitcases. We're borrowing blankets and towels from family, so pillows and stuff. So that's just what we've got going in here. Baby's sleeping. Another suitcase over there. Trash pile. Other stuff. We're using that currently, the bathroom stuff. Towel we're borrowing. Turn the light on. It's very dark, so sorry for the quality here. Oh goodness. There you go. Hand luggage. Closet's empty, it's been vacuumed. This is our toiletries we're using. All of the cupboards, everything is empty, so it just feels amazing. I'm hearing a crying child, so I'm gonna go find her. And so, laundry emptied out. Now we're just fake crying, so that's what we've got going on. The hikers are gone, hen, but they'll be at our new house. So we'll go around the house and look in this room. This is my daughter's room. Oh, it's nice in there. This is what we've got going in here. Again, really sorry for the camera quality. Empty closet. Our bathroom, a bit messy, but we're using this stuff currently. Trash bag. Casual Tupperware on the floor. A towel we're borrowing. So yeah, my son's sleeping in this bed. Our furniture is staying here, so it's really nice. Really easy for us. And so we have this bed with a sheet that we borrowed, and then a blanket we borrowed, so he's in here, he's good. That's good, so the upstairs is looking good. So we come down the stairs, and that is nicely vacuumed. We've got our playroom is looking great, so that's just toys from Grammy we're borrowing, and a car seat, so that's good. And then empty closet here, just random stuff. So we've still got a mess, but stuff from Grammy's house and just things that we will be taking with us. And so again, more mess because we're living in a bit of mess. Paper plates, everything in the kitchen is actually empty. So just the mess we've got here. So no big deal, we can deal with this. But it's very exciting. Everything is empty, all cupboards and closets are all empty completely. This is everything we have left to pack. My husband's being a champion over there, packing these boxes like a pro, Tetris king. So our garage is looking pretty empty. Yeah, so very excited. And this is a final pile of stuff. And there we go. So here we have everything packed in those U-Haul boxes. We finally got everything packed and they got shipped off the day before, and so all 3 boxes got filled, and then the 4th box we got to send back and return, so we got to save some money. And we highly recommend the U-Haul box system in future for anyone. It was really affordable. And so we slept in the home overnight, and my husband woke up early with the kids and sent them straight off to the grandparents' house, the older 2, and so they are being entertained by Grammy, which is amazing. It's a huge help. And so we are able to really clean the whole house. We've gone through every surface, cleaned, packed up absolutely everything, and got organised. The final touches took a long time really, just because there's so much to empty out and really make sure every surface is completely empty. And so if you've ever sold a home and had to pack everything up, you realise how much stuff you have, especially at the very end. There's always tiny little final pieces you have to find places for, or just throw away, or send to Goodwill. So here we are, we're just cleaning up and getting everything completely emptied because we are out of here today. And then we spend some time with my in-laws at their house. They live locally, and then we have 2 nights at a hotel in town before we fly out across the country. And so it's really nice though to get our house completely together, organised, cleaned, ready for the next owners, and then it is just off our plate. We don't have to worry about it. It's done, and we can get out of here and just have a nice couple of days to spend with family in town, and then be flying out and leaving. And stay tuned for a future video. My husband and I will sit down and we're going to talk about our whole journey and what it's looked like to get to this point of moving, and how we felt the Lord had spoken to us, and why we're moving and where we're moving to, and just all the details. We're going to just share those things because I haven't really come on here and shared those details yet. So for anyone who wants to know and listen to that story, please subscribe, because that video will be coming out. I haven't been posting very consistently, but this has been the busiest time of my life. I've never had to do this much in such a short period of time, and so having a baby with the 2 older kids around, and packing up our life and selling a home and moving from place to place, buying cars, selling cars, all kinds of things. I mean, you can imagine, and if you've done it before, hats off to you. It's a lot of work, and so we are so proud and so excited to have accomplished this. However, I haven't been able to do much with YouTube, just because that has felt like an extra thing that I haven't had time for. But at some point we'll get settled and we can start that up again and just share more and bring you guys along for the journey. It's so exciting to be on this adventure. So my husband has left with the kids and it is moving day, so Sunday here we are, and we have everything cleaned. We're just going to do our final packing and cleaning, and then we can get out of this place and pick the kids up from Grammy's house and have a nice day and go to a hotel. So very exciting. It feels like a huge relief. We are so excited, feel so thankful that we were able to live here, and we will be praying around the house also just to bless the next family that live here. And yes, so we're very excited. Anyway, let's show you what we've got going right now, and we're almost out, so it's super exciting. I'm fasting because there's great light and all the blinds are closed, so I gotta open the blinds and the curtains. Okay, final packing. It actually is more organised than it looks. Stuff that we borrowed over here from my in-laws. Baby on the bed, this is where she's been sleeping. We've got a bit of organising to do here, if we're honest, but that's okay. Putting some diapers away, trash bags, more trash. We've got our last load of laundry in, which is the sheets and towels we borrowed from the grandma, and we are, this is looking very exciting. So we're going to do a little bit more organising in the house. We're going to go to the pack and play and pack that up ready to take with us. I'm gonna organise a bit of the bathroom, take a few things, throw a few things away, but also we're keeping that bath to travel with, so that's helpful. Also the towel, don't forget that one. Guest bedroom's empty, which is cool. I'll open the blinds because these look a little bit crazy. Not in the best shape, if we're honest. We never use these blinds in the bedroom really, so from the previous owner as well. So yeah, beautiful day. How exciting. It's gorgeous out there. So we finally did it. This is amazing. We got to our first hotel and we have our house sold and packed, and so it's a huge relief and a huge accomplishment. And here we are. This is our first Airbnb. We flew across the country. We arrived and we are staying in an Airbnb for a couple of days, actually for 3 nights, while we look for a car and hunt for a car. Here we are, baking pancakes, and my kids, we bought a water table. It's kind of crazy. Went to Costco, we thought we'd go buy a toy for our kids, and so we thought we'd buy the biggest toy out there. Slightly crazy since we're renting a van, but here we are at a park because my husband is currently test driving a vehicle. It wasn't the one, it was actually crazy. This is our rental. The one that he was driving was not in good shape, but we are spending every day hunting for a car. Our van is completely full. Don't know how we got a water table in there, if we're honest, but it's in there. And oh, the Habit Burger, this is amazing. We're so excited that this Habit Burger is here. And then we finally bought a van. We found the last one we looked at on the last day that we had. It was the right one, so we bought that and then headed straight up to our next Airbnb rental. And here we are. And then we booked another more permanent residence for 2.5 weeks. And so we're staying in another short-term rental for 2.5 weeks, and that takes you to the current day. So we're currently in that short-term rental, and it's been so lovely. And I'm so excited to share all the divine appointments and many, many miracles that we've seen happen in front of our eyes just getting to where we are now. This place is beautiful and we are so happy to be here. We feel at home. What a gorgeous country.
Nope, Lily.
Don't get green ones,
no
just
green ones.
red.
They have to be all the way red.
Look, Lily, all the